Hello friends and strangers, I am Heli, and in this video I am taking you with me into Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, where we kind of passed out yesterday and therefore are starting today's episode in the morning instead of the night before. Let's just check up on these makers, which is something I would have done last night had I been able to. There. Get the mayo and put some things away. The stone, raw rubies, iron ingots and silver ingots. Nothing to put there, and the pink dye actually won't fit in here either. I guess we'll just keep it in our inventory for now. Let's replenish the lumber makers too. Just to keep this project going as well. And the logs go back in here. I guess there's really nothing we can do to make room for the pink dye. We can though put the sage in the fridge and that'll free up one spot in our inventory. And then there's also stuff we can sell. The mayo. And I guess we should sell one pink dye. And have we sold any floral essence before? I thought we had some floral essence somewhere. There is one space there, so let's put the pink dye there, just for now. Ah, we have some 2-star floral essence in here. Well, we can sell that now that we have some 5-star essence. Put that there and make some black dye. So it is day 25 of spring and no birthdays today. It will be Jason's birthday tomorrow. Wonder if I can find him a treasure map or something. We have some cucumber seeds here. And it looks like the trees now have some harvestable fruit. The coffee isn't ready to harvest though. Not yet. I would like to harvest all the trees at the same time. So let's wait till the coffee is ready and then harvest. And again I did the thing where I went back to the farm instead of traveling to another location. Luckily it's only a tiny little detour. We have a melon harvest. And watermelons too. Let's make some watermelon seeds. Get some of these into our fridge as well. The fridge is, by the way, getting rather full again. One of these days we'll have to once again see what we can remove from there, but we'll do that when it becomes absolutely necessary. We'll leave 4 melons here to wait for making into seeds. And next stop, Earthsprite Village. We have 3 new followers. 1, 2, and 3. What do they have for us? Yellow perch and fishing bait base and a level up. Supple log and logs. Milk and alpaca wool. Magic red flower and wild berry. And at the shop, nothing I'd want to buy at the moment. Okra soup and an omelette, eggplant and rose, iron ore and raw red beryl, grass. That's great that we can get the gemstones from the stone sprite. I think we were getting quite low on raw red beryl. People do request it on occasion, and I was already thinking maybe I'd have to go down to the, was it to the very first mine? I guess so. But now we have 1 more of it, and that's great. I thought we had some jewel melons here. Ah, they are 9-star ones. That's the problem. There, we can sell the 1 9-star jewel melon and put the raw red beryl in here. Yes, we were running quite low. Oops, these melons go in here. And I think it's about time to go look after our animals. Hello, Harebell. Buttercup. Clover. Sunflower. Thank you all so much for the eggs. Come on out, it's a beautiful day. These can be made into mayo. We don't really need them for anything else at the moment. Hello, Xenia. Olive. Cornflower. Rose. Petunia. Lily. And ginseng. Thank you all so much for the milk. Come on out into the beautiful day. We'll process as much of the milk as we can. We have quite a few different kinds and qualities of milk today. Yeah, that 3-star buffalo milk is going to have to wait. Hello, dandelion. Aloe. Willow. Daisy. Ash. Ophelia. And Fern. Thank you all so much for the wool and fur. Come on out into the beautiful day. We'll process as many of these as we can also. I think that alpaca wool is going to have to wait. Yes. We'll just keep it in the inventory. Make one more woolen cloth. And that's it for these things. Snowdrop, you're just going to stand there in the way. That's cats for you. When they decide to hang out somewhere, you're just going to have to go around. We have a few smooth and mirage cloth now. That's nice. They are not meant for anything in particular, just in case we need them one day. We can make some more today. Is this pump working? Why do I feel like it's been this way forever? Oh well, we'll keep an eye on it. It should work, it's all fueled up and everything. Or is it the case that Oh, it probably is. The water in the lakes on our farm has now been purified. So those lakes no longer yield treasure for us. So it's the lake at the ancient lake area that we will now have to use to get our treasure. Right. I think that's it. There's nothing for the pumps to do there anymore on our farm. Hello. I would like to get some breeding kits. Maybe cornflower could have a baby. And over here, maybe fern. Oh yeah, the chickens. Maybe sunflower.
Ooh.
If you're going to enter the pet derby, that makes us rivals. Rivals and friends. The pet derby is upon us. My animals are all ready to go. Speaking of which, I would like to finally get another pet. Some company for Snowdrop, in addition to human company. Maine Coon maybe? Though I do love the Scottish Fold and American short hair and black mix as well. Let's get us a Maine Coon. Yeah, we can only have one more pet after this. So, what are we going to call you? You are going to be... Magnolia? Magnolia the Maine Coon. Yep. Welcome to the family. Let's go see about the request. Who is asking for what today? Hello, Damon. Apparently the pet derby's coming up. Sounds interesting, right? Yeah, I'm going to participate. With Snowdrop? One durable lumber. We can do that. Let's go get it. So I think once we've done this, that's it for our chores for today. And I was thinking I'd like to go back to the mine, but this time I'm going to cook something to bring along with me, just in case. Ah, there you are. Hello, Magnolia. Can we? No, we'll need to end the walk with Snowdrop first. There you go, darling. Run free for a while. We'll take Magnolia for a little walk with us now. Another thing to remember, well, either walk them on separate days or switch like halfway through the day. Here you go, Bridget. We'll walk one in the morning and the other in the afternoon. Though I do kind of think, hi Jacopo, I'm gonna sweep up at the pet derby for sure this year. You think so? We'll see. Snowdrop is, I think, at max friendship with us, so I don't know how much use there is in walking her. But I do think it's nice to walk her as well a little bit every day. So, let's cook something. Hopefully something that'll give us quite a few hearts. So, will something that has more ingredients in it give us more hearts? This quiche has quite a few ingredients. Let's add a topping as well. And we'll try this when or if we run low on stamina. Now we have 2 of them. That should be more than enough for one night's mining, right? We are out of flour, so let's grab some wheat. We can put this into the powder maker. Oh, that's the seasoning maker. Yes, powder maker. Right, Moonbeam. Let's go mining. And on our way, we may as well check up on the Mirage stuff over here. The tree has grown. Let's cut it down. Make room for other trees to spawn and grow. This won't leave us much time in the mine, but I'm sure we'll get something done. We may not even need the food we brought, but it's nice to have it just in case. Ooh. A follower sprite. Let's also cut the grass and pick up the wildflowers. That too will provide a bit more space into which new Mirage tree saplings can spawn. Oops, wrong button. Sorry about that, Moonbeam. Did not mean to behead you with my sickle. Yeah, I think it is the case that those pumps are not doing anything here anymore, because the lakes have already been permanently purified on our farm. Let's maybe transfer those pumps to the ancient lake area at some point when I remember to do that. Oh, hi. Nice. Floor 8. Not bad. And I am kind of glad that we brought the food. Another follower sprite, only 38 more to go till we can unlock the autumn garden. Falling down those mine shafts does take quite a bit of stamina. That is when they drop you several floors down. If it's only 1 or 2 floors, then it doesn't really take all that much. But I am still hoping for several floors because I'd kind of like to see how deep down we have to go to get to the orichalcum and emeralds. Uh-huh. $16. Not quite as many floors that time. 36 more followers. Oh wow. Wow. That gave us a lot of hearts. Okay, so Quiche is pretty amazing. And what's that buff it gave us? Quiche buff? It looks like a quiche. These rocks are all kind of scattered. Well, we'll just have to start somewhere, looking for ladders or mine shafts. Oh, hi. It's already past 10 p.m, so we'll have to head back home really soon. But we can explore a little more. Try to find mine shafts and follower sprites. Oops. Nothing. We do need silver, so that's nice that we found some. Hello, ladder. Ah, raw ruby. And we can get them all. Nice. There's some gold. Ah, sapphire. And a ladder. I should really be heading home already, but I'm a bit too curious for my own good, maybe. I am going to go down that ladder and see what's there. And oh yeah, gold requires another swing. Well, not going down the ladder after all. Going down here. 28. Yeah, we really have to head home. It's midnight already. Oops. We are going to sleep in once again. Oh well. Can't be helped. Too much curiosity. It is so tempting to just go down one more floor. Thank you for the right moonbeam. Have a good night. And sorry it's so late again. Let's replenish these. The lumber makers can wait till morning, I think. They don't process quite as quickly as the iron ingots do. We already have 88 out of 300. So almost a third. That's good. We used quite a few of those supple lumbers, but we still have 35, so 35 out of 150 is not bad. Let's end the walk. Let Magnolia go to bed. Good night, darlings. Let's save here for now and continue on to the next day next time. Thank you so much for spending time with me here on the Mellow. It was lovely to have you. If you'd like to show some support, please leave this video a like and perhaps a comment too. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe to conveniently keep up with my content and to show me that you want to keep watching my videos. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.